Hello, hello, hello everybody, what's going on and welcome back, excuse me, welcome back to another Tavi TV live stream. Hola, bonjour, g'day, guten tag, konnichiwa. We are here, we are live, day 61 of our 100 Day Plus stream challenge. It is Titty Tuesday. We are here, we are live with the continuation of Twin Mirror, the game we started yesterday. Good evening, guys. Hello, how are you doing today? Yes, we're back with Twin Mirror that we started yesterday. Don't Nod Entertainment's latest foray into in the gaming sphere. The guys who brought you Life is Strange and Tell Me Why. This is a shorter experience. It's not like an episodic adventure. We did like 3 hours or so yesterday. Again, apologies for yesterday's stream being a bit late and slight issues and stuff. Hopefully everything will go well today as we continue onwards and forwards, and hopefully finish this game. Well, it's only a short game, so we're going to be finishing this game today, no matter how long it takes on the stream, whether it's 3 hours, 6 hours, whatever. We'll crack on. We're going to push forward and find out what's going down. Oh yes, indeed. Just to let you guys know what's coming up as well over the next few days after today. We're back to our normal rotation, kicking off with Assassin's Creed Odyssey tomorrow, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on Thursday, as we finished one last session. We've only got one medal left on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, which we will incorporate in our Tony Hawk's 2 playthrough. Friday, I was just trying to think what day it was. Friday, we will hopefully be finishing Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and Saturday, we are starting Bloodborne. Oh yes, I'm putting myself through it. Bloodborne, it is coming. And then obviously we're doing the same rotation again afterwards, hopefully with Mafia 2 in place of Ori. And then I've got to think of a game to put in the next, like, break for the rotation. We shall see. I've got a few up my sleeve of games that I'm interested in playing. But before we get into any of that, let's continue with... Okay, why is that doing that? Let me home this. Okay, so that's working. So let me... Might be because I didn't fully close down the game last time. That might be the reason why. So bear with me, guys. Apologies about this. It wouldn't let me move the controller. That's really weird. Yeah, I did finish it because that's why we're playing Bloodborne. That's why we're playing Bloodborne. Yes, The Last of Us 2 we finished. What a game, I must say. What a game. I really enjoyed playing it, in all honesty. It was fun. It was awesome. It was floofy. I love that. Shibuya! Shibuya Productions. Yeah, so like I said, we are moving on with Bloodborne on that one. And when Tony Hawk's is done, we've got the next Yakuza game as well. Lots happening. Lots going down. Lots fucking kicking and all that jazz. And hopefully, now when we come back in here, we should be good to go. Watch it, it won't be my freaking... Oh, no, we're good, we're good. Okay, now game audio has been a dick. Well, that's just the app being the app as usual. Okay, cool. So, right, like I said, we're going to jump back into where we left off with Twin Mirror. Interesting story so far. A lot going off. Where we last left off, we were just at the newspaper place. We found a dead body. The ex turned up. All the shit kicked off, and we're now heading towards the crash site of our best friend stroke ex's current... Well, yeah, ex's... Yeah, whatever. There's a lot going on in this story. There's a lot happening. So let's just get straight into it and see where we go from there. A lot of, like, trippy in your head shit. Yes, we're at the part where we've just pulled up to the crash site. We've just finished the bit where we've seen Dennis. And we have to try and figure out what's going on with Dennis and do all the murdery bit there. Anna found us. We've tried to explain what's going on, and now we're off to the crash site. And that's where I saved the game from there. Well, that's where the last save was, anyway. Okay. Hello there, Sam. Yeah, she doesn't want to get out of the car. Basically, what's happened in the cutscene since the last save, we come over here. They want to go to the, when you get to the end, it'll piece together. It's pretty fucked up if I say so myself, but not unheard of. Fair. But yeah, we pull over here. She's like, I don't really want to come out now. It's like, okay, no worries. So I've got to do the bullshit. Again, apologies if my screen goes like that a lot. My control pad's being a bit dickish. Hold on. There's something down there. And obviously the road takes us down here. You know what? Let's start with this thing down here. There might be some stuff down here. Let's take a look. We're going to explore anyway. We're going to see what's going down. We've got a building all the way down here.
The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area.
Ah, here we go.
The bark got badly burnt. Must be where Nick crashed.
Guess there's a building over... Well, there's a few buildings over this side. So this is the actual crash site, then.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
Yeah, it's clear as day that's part of the car, bro. It's not like it's a insignificant piece. There are current clues already. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's the same thing I've just looked at. Is there anything over here? Let's have a look. Let's do this. Again, if you missed any of the playthrough so far, the first stream is highlighted on my Twitch and also on my YouTube. So watch back in your own leisure. I'm assuming the car like came off, skidded around, hit that thing, and thought, "Fuck it, badooshki." Oh, okay. So I've got to just stick around here. Or maybe there will be more to it, but okay. So I'm looking for more clues then. Okay, that was one. Why wasn't that here earlier?
Two of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that? The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far.
You're back. Need an answer after my shitty day. No worries. Sorry that you had a shitty day.
That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs. No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking.
Well, then that's bullshit then, isn't it?
The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road.
Right, so, what we found in the office yesterday, in the, what's it called? The Basswood Jungle, whatever it's called. The head guy there got an email from the head of the cops saying that, yeah, it was, you know, veered off the road, you know, a lot, make it look like there's going to be obviously tire, you know, skid marks, that kind of stuff. There's nothing there to say what's going on, but whatever.
These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
So this has been a moide. There's been a moide. There's been a moide, ladies and gentlemen. There's been a moide. It's been a murder. Now I'm just got to figure out what else am I. supposed to be looking at before I can trigger the event that I've got currently going on here?
Best to leave her alone. It's a lot to take in.
I'm wondering if obviously I'm missing something because it would then turn blue. I'm just going to check over the pathway. So obviously this is where the car came down. Veering down here. That'll be something else. It's like the bit in the bar where you're looking at the bar fight scene. You have to like proper explore what might be. So I'm assuming there might be just like one piece of the puzzle I'm missing. Is it something over here? Like maybe whoever's in that building over there? Or could be in that building over there? I know there's a car park. I'm assuming there's like one more clue. What is it? I do not know. So my apologies if I'm walking around a lot here, doing nothing. I'm trying to figure out where the part is. Like the bit I need to... I wonder if it might be up the road. Where we just suddenly came from. There we go.
A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel?
Okay, so that clearly isn't the last clue.
Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
Okay, fair enough. JP, how you doing, dude? Assuming. Yeah, I can't go any further that way then. Fair enough. Right. Let's have a fucking look-see, shall we? Still got to be another clue somewhere because I've not turned blue. I've not turned blue yet. Is it something over here? Ah, hold on. I'm going man, I did a huge purge of my Twitch channels a month or so back, and I guess I knew too many. Sorry, how you been? I don't know, I apologise, dude. That's totally fine. I was wondering, because when I did like set everything up, it did say you followed back, but I know sometimes Twitch just randomly unfollows channels anyway. It's happened to me, where I've like gone, why ain't so-and-so live? I found them on Twitter saying that they were live on Discord, and I'm like, why is it said I've unfollowed them? So, you know, it could have been any reason or whatever, but yeah, no worries, dude. Got no need to worry about it. How have you been? Steady away, mate. Steady away. Currently doing a 100-day plus stream challenge where I stream every single day for at least 3 hours a day to work on my consistency. 2, beat a previous score. Yeah, I did a rebrand, and yeah. I did a rebrand at the end of last year, and it was fucking stupid. And it was like, you know, when people have like these midlife crises. Well, this was my mid-Twitch career crisis. So yeah, I'm back to being Tavi TV with an underscore for now, till I get my old name back because. You know, end of last year was kind of rough for me in many ways, but I know, obviously, with everything that's going on in the world, yeah, things happened. Things, you know, people go through things and stuff like that. 100 plus this time, because in 2019 I did 100. I want to beat it and then some. So I'm aiming for... Back of my mind, as long as I do at least 101... I'll be happy, but I'm thinking of maybe doing the entirety of April. That will take me to 120. So that would be my next protocol probably.
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road.
In a row. 100 in a row. 2019.
That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together.
2019, I did New Year's Day all the way to April the 10th. So this one I'm aiming for New Year's Day to April, the end of April. Like every single day. Hence why it's like in a row, like each day. And as long as I do at least a minimum of 3 hours a day, I'm happy. So it is hard. When I did it in 2019, it was hard, but I had a different mindset then, and I was trying to like do 6 hours a day every day near enough. At the minute, I'm floating anywhere between, like, say, some streams are shorter some days, like 3-4 hours. Other days, I'm like 6 hours. So, you know. It's just, you'll get the days that are really rough and difficult, and then you'll get the days that are like, you know.
The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol.
6 of one, half a dozen over.
He was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree. Things don't add up.
Yeah, it's all lies. That's what it is. It's all lies. Yes, I will admit, GP. Again, that's what happened. Like second half of last year, in a way, I had a couple of like decent spots, but I was self-doubting myself. I was constantly analysing myself. I was constantly not happy with stuff, and I think that also played out onto
to find out what really happened.
Everybody else as well, which kind of led to some really, really awful like days and experiences and stuff. Which I like, to me, I felt to myself, look, why am I doing? You know, at one point I just thought, let's just fucking quit. You know what I mean? Well, he was definitely not drunk. So I'm thinking he was unconscious. I don't think he was conscious when this happened. I don't think he was drunk when this happened. Why? Because why would it be a cover-up that would have said he was a drunk? So I think he was unconscious when this happened. I've got no idea about that yet. We'll have to see. Dan, how you doing, dude? Carry on, man. You have a nice chilled voice. Cheers, dude. I appreciate that. The amount of people that comment about my voice in different ways, like, okay, fair enough. No, that's not what I need it to be, but there we go. We've got the whole leaking fuel thing. I don't think there was an obstacle at all. That's totally bullshit. No, hang on. If it was... Hang on. If it was leaking fuel, it would have carried on this way. Wait. Let me... Maybe it caught on fire? Okay, so that does that. And hence why there was burning points there.
Only one simulation fits
There we
the
go.
evidence. The police report was wrong.
I've got a feeling there's something up with Sam in a way with this freaking flashing thing in on his chest sort of thing. Is this some sort of like animus thing? Is this some sort of like bullshit like fucking... like rekindling memories like in fucking Assassin's Creed or some shit? In the back of my mind, just looking at the shadowy figures and how other things were linked, back of my mind was that, like, my top two people are the pharmacist dude and the copper, but there could be somebody else in the running, because it's always usually probably the most inconspicuous person, but it could be more than one. I don't know.
I thought you quit.
I did. So, did you find anything?
Nick, he was murdered. I'm sorry, the police report was clearly wrong.
Fucking...
Anna?
Here, just...
Joe, it's Sam.
Where's Anna? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's right here. She's just a bit busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
What? Are you all right? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just arrived. Called the police, then called my daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Okay, this is going deep. Someone broke into her house. Knowledge is power. It's the ghost scene. Okay, cool. So yeah, I want. It could be a multitude of things to get rid of Nick in a way. I don't know, but like I said, the two top runners are definitely, because people might have thought Dennis, but Dennis got taken out pretty early. Well, he's taken out. So yeah, I'm thinking the copper or the pharmacist, because it points to
Okay, so...
police report being
about that.
frauded.
Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'd just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Anna,
Maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her. Things are different. She's different. You're different.
I wouldn't know if you're supposed to be Sam, but whatever. Are you his doctor? Is this some sort of like freaking like futuristic like psychology kind of bullshit? And he's like telling you how. I bet he's just like shrink or something. He looks like some sort of shrink or some shit, and he's reliving his trauma or some stuff like that. It's fucking stupid. This is gonna get freaking. This is gonna get deep. This, isn't it?
is she? She's just like I remember. Everything about her.
Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Yeah, he's like a shrink or some shit. It's gotta be. Not just a voice in his head. Again, the guys that don't know always come out with some really like thought-provoking, deep stories and stuff. Like makes you question shit. Especially like if you've ever played Life is Strange, some of the stuff on that is just fucking. It's just crazy.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all.
God, how pretty this place is, man. Jesus.
It's fine.
I wasn't
Dad.
even-
I can handle this.
Okay, Gabe.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
Well, I mean, this is a real crazy day we're having, huh, Joe?
I knew you wouldn't be any help. You always let her walk all over you.
Damn.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam.
He may be a cripple, but he
You
ain't
tell me if
dumb.
my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know. Should
She's
I?
all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt.
I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen.
He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him.
And what if I can't keep that promise?
Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Wow, slapping it on there, innit? Jesus. I've been siding a lot more with that freaking specky wearing freaking glasses type, which kind of looks like Sam, a lot more than just going by what this guy's saying. But in all honesty, he's right. You know, you don't. If someone turns around to you and says, you know, keep an eye on my daughter, or you know, look after him, or look after her, all that kind of shit, you're just not going to turn to them going, can't promise that. You know, you say, yeah, I'll keep an eye out. You know, fuck that shit.
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing.
He didn't take it that bad.
I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
He didn't take it that bad at all. Come on. How that slow little turn of shame there just goes away. Okay, so now
I need to get in there eventually.
we'll get in there eventually.
Maybe I should look around the property first.
I will. That's what I'm intending to do. Jones Red Baron been staying there for a long time.
It's Bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick.
Why don't you take it back to her? We'll check the journal in a minute as well. Tell you something, the engine that they use for this game's nice. Make things look really freaking good. Really, really good.
Anna and I spent our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
Oh, I bet you did. I bet you did. This fucking control panel, I'm gonna yeet it in a minute. No traces to recover from here. Okay, no worries. Hunter within the last year doing well, Nick and his green thumb. This, like I said, I don't know what it is, these little nuancy boxes remind me of, like I was saying yesterday, Detroit Become Human, but then mixed in with other bits and pieces as well. And shed looks intact, we don't need to go in there then. I thought maybe there might have been something hidden in there. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep pushing forward. We came from down there. Okay, he's buggered off then. Fair enough. Hey, what? Imagine living in a place like this.
I used to follow it down to the shack every other week for Fishing Sunday.
Shack? Can we go to the shack? A fishing Sunday? There's nothing else that we can do. Oh, excuse me. Wheelchair ramp built after the incident with Joe.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside.
Well, funerals are tough. Funerals are tough. Someone proper just smashed in the front door window to get in. Fair news. Okay, so there's been a fucking burglary. Let's fucking go. One of the only downsides to this game, it seems like, I don't know if it's just me, it just seems like the loading times are long. Well, that might be because it's running off an hard drive. Me external hard drive. It seems like a lot longer, the loading times.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her.
Tell me I'm dying. Woke up at 8 AM yesterday morning. Oh no. And now it's 8 AM now. Oh god.
Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no. She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something.
I've also worked
Anything.
12 hours between sleep.
It's the thought,
Ooh.
the effort.
Yeah, you're probably running on
Get
absolute
her a drink.
fumes.
Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas.
Yeah, the last time I did an all-nighter.
Kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
Last time I did an all-nighter, oof. I was feeling it for a few days afterwards. Right, okay, we'll go over here then. Okay, new perspective by Anna Miller. Each year, Greenmont Primary School showcases a new talent in an art contest. Amidst a jungle of creativity, one particular piece caught my eye, sort of cryptid figure that refused to reveal its true nature to me. Unable to pierce the paper, young Timothy Brown had to step in. It's interactive, he said, pointing at a bump. You have to fold it out, one layer after another. The truth revealed itself. The cryptid slowly gave way to a map of basswood. You think you've seen it all? Take a moment to look at what the new generation has to bring. You might be surprised as I was. I got so sleepy that my stomach was super upset. Yeah. No, I get exactly what you feel. Like, if you're out of sync with, like, sleep or whatever, either you get like headaches or you just feel nauseous, and it's just really weird how like, your stomach can, how the rest of your body can react to just, like, lack of sleep, or just how if your body's out of sync in any way. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Dear Miss Miller, my dad says writing thank you letters what you do when someone is very nice, so I hope you like mine. I would like to thank you very, very much for how you wrote about me, I don't know why you thought my drawing was worth talking about over the others, but it was very, very nice of you to talk about it. My dad put your article on the fridge and circled my name. I'm kind of scared some people might have gone and seen it and been disappointed, but maybe been disappointed, but maybe not. If I ever win another art contest, I will tell you. Eyes with a double exclamation marks. He wants to make a point.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
Okay. So Joe's medical bills are a bit crazy. Mine place. So.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Wow. Okay, so he completely switched off from her. Wow. Okay. Right, let me just read back what I've just missed here. Sorry about that, guys. Also, nail my puppy's broken nail, so I glued his nail to keep it from shifting and left it for a couple of days to heal, and I finally ground off all the broken nail part only to discover he was still limping. When I investigated, he's limping because I accidentally glued his toes together. Wow. Yeah, like I says, you shouldn't laugh, but GG.
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
But at least you sorted. And you know what's what.
Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
The melting pot of Anna. I should have gotten the gel glue, not the liquid. Might have helped, yeah. Might have helped.
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it. There.
I mean, worst case scenario, it's not really hurting him. It's just uncomfortable, and the skin will replace the skin. Bound to with it. Yeah, of course, yeah. It's just an it's an irritant mainly.
Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
Obviously, when you got glue, you know, in that sense, definitely not fun. Peeling your skin off, well, obviously with a dog with a fur and stuff like that, but life. At least it wasn't on his butt. Yeah, sounds about right.
Finally, there.
Okay, so let's. I'm assuming we're fixing him a drink, like they were saying. Let's this. Oh look! Oh, would you look at the state of this place? Him. It's just called him. Why are you sat there? Aren't you just in my head?
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her.
No, dude. Nobody asked you. I'll do what I want.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry. It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes? No.
Tried to sit him in the bathroom to soak it enough to loosen it. Then he got so pissed off at me for leaving him in there. He shit in the bathtub. Oh god. I saw something on YouTube where a fluffy cat sat on a sticky fly, old catch paper, and the owner had to rip it off. Oh! Oh, I bet that was, I bet the cat was like, yeah, not best pleased.
No drinks in here.
Just look like Mickey's. So about yesterday, right? I have been distant. Things have been pretty messy at work lately. You don't have to forgive me. If you'd like to invite me to a concert, I'll just leave these two here. P.S. There might be some pepperoni rolls in the fridge. They was going to see placeholders. I bet they just didn't think of a band names for placeholders. There you go. I've been using acetone to eat away at it. Fair play. Tea tree oil is bad for dogs. Is it? Okay. I thought tea tree oil was quite like natural for, you know, just like a natural thing altogether, you know.
And always wanted to visit France. But life is just too strange for me there.
Ha ha! Ah, life is too strange. Ha ha! Can I open the door? Open the...
She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties.
Hey, I enjoy cold drinks. Fuck warm drinks. Right, where's the kettle? How am I supposed to... Ah, here we go.
Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
Chocolate drink, lime juice, whiskey.
On the bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse.
You're not helping.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Thanks.
I'm still umming and ahhing about this dude. Is he a shrink? Is he actually his conscience?
Here, might take the edge off.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence?
What's the game called, Tal?
Or is it related
Twin
to
mirrors.
Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house?
Let it go on. Let it go on.
I can't help but being pissed at Nick for being dead. It makes no sense. It's all just a lot. I used to feel safe here, and now, sorry. Thanks, Sam.
Well, products contain low concentration of tea tree
It's
oil
all
and not
right.
expected to be a problem in
Lots
pets.
has happened in the last few
Use
hours.
the use of pure tea tree oil directly on the skin, initially very serious in pets. Should never be used. Exposure may cause all different kinds of issues.
Sorry, I just kind of...
Few drops of pure
Lost
tea
it
tree
for a
oil
second there.
applied firmly can cause clinical signs. Deaths of a kid and pets. Wow, okay.
Careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Tell me about it. I should have stayed back in Connecticut. This town doesn't want me here. Coming back, facing all that aggression, being covered in blood, possibly accused of murder. Did you really have to make it about you?
Damn it.
I know this hasn't been easy for you either. This all sucks. I'm just so... This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack. Come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her.
We're both to blame. Fuck it.
I do have my part of responsibility in this, but so do you.
I know that. But you'd shut me out. Then suddenly you'd ambush me emotionally. Look, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I'm not trying to fight. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here.
I got a lot of questions spinning in my head.
We did have a
We'll
good
figure this
time,
out.
Yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you.
Goddamn relationships,
The way
bro.
Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
It wasn't doomed. It's just like every relationship. It requires a lot of work from everyone involved.
We're getting relationship advice, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's
I
different.
have to share ice cream then. Yeah, that's fair.
Not really. At least I wasn't.
Or buy 2
Good to
tubs.
see you realized that.
Maybe. We were younger, different. It feels like a lifetime has passed. It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean... I want to know who killed Nick as much as you do.
Let's get the asshole who did this behind bars. It's the only thing we can do for Nick now. I just keep bouncing back from terrified to angry.
That is very understandable.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
I live on my spawn and buy her home pot. No share. Exactly. You know, no sherry. No sherry. Right. Let's have a look what's going on. We've got take a look around upstairs. Okay. But now, this is what I was saying before about sharing food and everything as well. I know, did we have this conversation before? I know Saturday when I was playing Smite with a few people, Ginger, Mitchell, and all that, we were talking about the whole sharing food topic and stuff like that. If I were buying something to be like, hey, you know, here's a family bucket of KFC, let's share, you know. If I've got my own ice cream, and you want some ice cream, you buy your own ice cream, or you buy your own snacks, that kind of stuff. I buy my own. Let's get through some of this stuff here. I had to give Joe my word that I'd keep Anna safe. Words, promises, do things come easy to other people. Joe seems to take them very seriously. Yeah, I forgot about this. It was a tradition at the Basswood Jungle to have end-of-year party in the office. Walter insisted on it, paying for booze and food out of his own pocket. One year, he even got presents for everyone, engraved nameplates for your desk. Now, if anyone walks in here, they'll see that we mean business, he said, beaming with pride. Walter started at the Basswood Jungle as a gopher, having dropped out of high school. After his father passed away, he climbed up the ranks over the years. He lives and breathes the newspaper, telling stories, gets under your skin. He would always say, your comrades are family, and we look after our own. Looks like he could never bring himself to throw away your nameplate, even after you left. Moose Tracks is the best ice cream. Fight me. So here's the problem I have in southern United States. I would be considered very rude and selfish if I didn't share. Yeah, I've heard that in certain parts of America, it's very, like, the thing to be very, like, you know, the more the merrier, all that kind of stuff, and cooking for many people, and you get what I mean. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Nick was investigating something. He always wanted to break a big story, but in the end, did it fizzle out? Like he said to Walter, or was it just keeping things to himself? Now that I've been to this site where Nick had his fatal crash, I'm convinced it wasn't an accident. Drunk driving and speed just doesn't square with his personality. Getting in over his head with an investigation does, unfortunately. Okay, so that's that done. Nick's accident report was shoddy. I can't count on the police anymore. Worse, they might think I killed Dennis. I'm not dragging Anna into this. I'm sure not dragging Anna into this was smart. I'm not sure dragging Anna into this was smart. Fucking hell, Dave. I don't know if opening up to Anna even did anything. Not when there's so much regret and pain involved. I found Dennis murdered Anna and I called the cops. We tried to cover our tracks as much as possible. I'm not happy about Anna getting mixed up in this, but being honest with her, feels like it's the only right thing to do in this whole mess. Realising Nick's death could only have been murder brought me focus and clarity, but for Anna it was shock. She barely had time to react, but there's no doubt it hit her hard. I should have known Anna hates nothing more than old-fashioned fake chivalry, but I intend to keep that promise. Anna and I had to talk about Nick about us, but everything that went wrong, she still thinks I'm only thinking about myself. Is she wrong? I'm a selfish bastard. Right, let's go and check upstairs. I bet Cookie's like, yeah, there's times for sharing. Like, you know when people always say sharing is caring? Yeah, there is times for sharing, most definitely, and I agree with that.
I remember taking this photo. Seeing it like this. Not what Anna needed.
Oh god, the music's starting to kick in now. Bam, 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 bam. Oh shit.
As if her week wasn't bad enough already. I should erase it. But then the police wouldn't get the burglar's handwriting.
Oh, I don't know if I should wipe it or not. Wooden toothbrushes.
Why is it so dark in here?
The blinds, maybe? I don't know. And the stuff's still in there.
This room feels so different now. It felt like mine once, but it never was.
Damn, son.
I asked Anna what this was once, and she laughed at me. I still don't know what it is.
The tapestry. That's what it is. Okay, can't go up there.
Is someone downloading something off Nick's laptop?
Son of a bitch. Okay, that looks like the freaking druggie from the pharmacist. I'm thinking that he's working for the pharmacist.
Sam! Who was that? Sam! Are you okay?
I've seen him before.
I think whoever trashed your house just trashed me.
Can you stand?
Yeah. Yeah. The headache isn't as bad as the one I had this morning.
I couldn't get a good look at them. They just sprinted out of the house, and I heard some weird, loud engine drive off.
Well, whoever it was, they were dumping data off Nick's computer. I must have interrupted them.
There's no trace of whatever he took. So what do we even do now?
We need Nick's backups, if he has any. Did he ever do anything like that? Boxes in the attic, files to the cloud, another computer? Did he have anywhere besides here and the Basswood jungle he kept things?
No. No, I don't think so. I don't... Actually, over the last few months, remember I mentioned Nick has been going out a lot to that old fishing shack his family owns.
I know the one.
Ah, so we need to go to the
I went
fishing
there with
shack.
Nick and Bug a few times.
He went mostly in the evenings. Most nights, really. Said he was night fishing.
But if he was secretly using it as a second office,
It'd be worth taking a look.
It probably is a backup in this like fishing office place thing. I got clonked, man.
Your father called. Said there'd been a break-in?
couldn't they have gotten here 2 minutes ago? They'll arrest me if they found Dennis's body.
You go out the back. I'll talk to Bess and keep her busy.
If you're sure, I'll go to the fishing shack. It sounds like if Nick was hiding something, it might be there.
Sorry! I was just in the bathroom. Be right out. Go.
Go, run! Yes, always make backups if you can. Or at least have something like this all in your, up your noggin. In that noggin to know what's going down. Okay, so, but yeah, that guy, just from the, that guy could have been a girl, but that silhouette, that image of the person that clonked me over the head, kind of looked like the guy that I came up across in the pharmacy with the box. Always use protect, failed. Failed protection. Well, that looks like an office on its own, look at that.
Nick's fishing shack. A lot of memories here. Good memories. Anna said he'd been sneaking off here to work on something. I almost hope I don't find anything. Nick, what were you up to?
Conspiracies. Use iCloud or USB stick. I have all my assessments and marked assessments on USB stick now. Nice. I actually think about this recently as well, because obviously with me thinking about getting a new computer, I have to transfer a lot of stuff over to like a drive or something so I can just put it all back in there. You did a thing? Let's make your bot command up. Have you got an arsehole response? Because I can't make several up. I don't have like the API to do it. Have you got a funny arsehole response that you want? Or do you want me to just put funny arsehole responses?
Bug?
Muley? How did you... Does my mom know?
Does your mom know what? What is this?
Mom doesn't know. Good. I've decided to leave town.
What?
Bug, this is not a good idea.
I've got food for 5 days. I'll hitchhike and bike down to Virginia.
Do you have any idea how far that is?
About 80 miles to get down to my Aunt Lisa. My mom hates her. Don't try to stop me.
Well, you pick either the chump one or the scrub one, and I'll put it in.
Can't leave like this. Not without telling anyone.
Oh, yeah? Why not? That's what you did.
She's serious about this. Careful, Sam. This is not a drill. Maybe try to bring up her mother again. You should at least call your mom.
My mom? She's hardly even there. She's always so... Plus, I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good. She doesn't do anything. Just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a lump.
Well, that was a miss.
When it comes to this kid, your instinct is better than mine. The mother, though, we should have a talk with her later.
Okay. I'm so tired. Rainey's barely working. I'm ashamed
I'm
that the
not
best
a
I could come up
child
with. No
anymore.
worries. We can always edit
I'm
it.
not
I can sort that
asking
out
for
for you,
your
though.
permission. There's nothing for me here.
Leaving is gonna hurt the people you care about the most. The way I left was selfish. You're not selfish. The Joan I knew couldn't even hurt a worm, let alone her own mother.
It's not like I want to hurt her. She just works all the time, and then she's too out of it. And never listens to me. I think I'm done depending on others. My dad I could rely on. But he's gone. There's nothing else for me around here.
Octane, take her back to her
What was
mother.
wrong
Right, okay.
yesterday? She's not in denial. She's scared.
Something terrible happened to him, but no one listens to me. No one cares.
I care. I believe you, and I'm investigating like you asked.
Oh, so I'm mistaken and you did question people? Or did you just say all those dumb things adults say that don't mean anything?
They wouldn't have told me anything interesting.
Or you were just like them? This place is full of gutless, patronizing adults, and I'm sick of this dumb little town. It's choking me, and I need fresh air. I need someplace I can think, not here.
Christ.
Sounds like Basswood really failed this kid.
She's talking proper deep for a kid.
I mean, what am I supposed to do tomorrow? Or the day after? In 10 years?
You like insects? How about someone who studies them? Would you like to be an entomologist? Go around the world, collecting bugs?
You remember? Yeah, bugs are cool. That does sound fun.
You can leave Basswood that way, but you can't do it without finishing school. It won't be easy, but it's better than just wandering out in the dark. Focus yourself on your goals. I know your father would be proud of that.
You're just telling me what I want to hear. Or what you think I want to hear. I just want the truth. For once, from someone. I'm wasting my time here with you.
Bug.
Don't touch me! I'm sick of you. I'm sick of this town, and so I'm going. And you can't stop me.
She's sick of everything, boys and girls. She's sick of everything.
Sam, we have to do something. She just wants honesty. She doesn't care about bullshit. I can relate to that. I'll tell her what we found out about Nick's death. You can't do that. You're the adult. She's the child. Do you want her to start looking for the people who killed her father by herself? Do the responsible thing. Make her stay. It's for her own good.
Oh, you know what? I've been styling with the freaking Specky dude. You know what?
You were right, Bug. die in that crash. Someone killed him and covered it up, made it look like an accident. Now, I don't know who did it yet or why. That's why I came here.
That was maybe too much, Sam. She's a kid.
I was right.
You
Your
were
command
right.
is ready, by the way.
I need you to
But,
not tell anyone, though.
I won't. I won't tell anyone. Not even my
And I
mom.
need you to stay at home.
I will. I'm gonna go home right now. Thank you, Sam.
See, that worked out for the best, didn't it?
I don't know if that was a good idea. Me neither. But hey, it worked. Now that I've kept your daughter from skipping town, let's see if you've kept anything hidden out here, Nick.
Shooting in the fishing bag. Okay, so. Epel. Nick's computer is the reason Anna's house was broken into, and my head was clonked. The attacker took off with Nick's files, so the question remains, what did Nick discover, and how did it get him killed? Dog has shit somewhere and I can't find it. Just get a good whiff and go like, get a proper, yeah, proper shot in your shoe. Get a proper good whiff going. I went to Nick's old fishing shack to investigate. I found Joan there packing the stuff to run away from home. The only way to talk her down was to tell her the truth about Nick's death. I don't know if I did the right thing.
We used to talk about how hunting was cruel. How much did you change, Nick?
A bit, if he was going to do all sorts of hunting stuff.
There used to be a calendar right here. Why'd he take it down? Joan always liked bugs.
Super bag.
Back when Nick and Kathy were college sweethearts. Clearly Bug was there too.
Okay, so that's all that. Yeah, I'd check your shoes if I were you. Memento. Okay, I missed one memento. Kathy and Nick met and fell in love during their last semester at college in Connecticut. It was one of those midweek parties Nick used to drag you along to. That time you went to get drinks, and when you returned, you found Nick talking to a girl in the corner. He didn't even look at her, just handed Nick his beer, and there was a second where he almost swept him away back into the crowd, but back to his life. Anyway, back to his life, away from a wedding and a baby and a job in Basswood. But Kathy had already grabbed his arm and smiled and talked to him. It was you who got swept away in the crowd. Still, in that second, there was everything Kathy would always hold against you. Do you think it was jealousy, or was it bitterness that you didn't save her either from her future life? It was love at first sight, she told everyone. She meant it, he did too. It wasn't anyone's fault that they were wrong. Hey. Trophy. Fishing
This is
rod.
where he kept the rods he'd loan out. So what's his favorite rod doing here? He always kept it separate. Locked. Nick always kept a spare key. It'd be somewhere out of Bug's reach.
Out of Bug's reach.
Don't see the keys. It was probably too obvious a spot.
Yep. Probably too obvious, my friend.
Nothing here. Nothing here. Probably too high and hard to get at anyway. No keys. It's also not the best place if you wanted him to stay hidden. Man, Bugs certainly grew up faster than I realized.
Kids grow up really quickly.
Bug never was the social type. Just like me. With Nick gone, I guess we both lost our best friend.
Doo.
He always kept his favorite rod in this special ready-to-go bag to protect it.
Well, if his rod's in that place...
Nick, what were you hiding in this bag that's so important you had it locked up?
Okay, so we've got a lock that's got over 1,000 combinations.
Nick wasn't the type to remember passwords. He probably left himself a reminder.
I'm looking for a code.
What a fishy hiding spot, Nick. Always did love your cliches.
Okay, so let's unlock this and find out what's in here. And go from there. Got a weapon?
Like many people, Nick kept a few guns. But never at home, and always locked up. These are pretty heavy-duty painkillers. Very addictive.
Was he addicted to
Joan wasn't
painkillers?
just acting up. Kathy has a problem. Nick was trying to find ways to get Joan in college. It's gotten so expensive.
What is it with America and bloody, like, really expensive freaking colleges? Like, really expensive to put your kid through college. Like, what the hell? One small community looks out for those that fall through the cracks, by Ann Miller. I'm interviewing Tyler, a man of few words in his mid-20s and heavily tattooed about the place he lives and why he's here. It's cold enough that I regret not bringing a second jacket. His hands, however, are not shaking because of the cold. This is his 7th relapse. On his 2nd relapse, he lost his girlfriend. On the 4th, his family. The one after that, he attempted to rob his parents' home, but was instead beaten nearly to death by his father. Not like I wanted to hurt them, I just needed the money. And I felt so bad that I thought I was dying. My parents' place was the only place I knew for sure there was some crap I could sell. Dad caught me. I tried to talk to him, but he whooped my ass, beat me with a lamp. I don't blame him. I didn't fight back. I was too ashamed. I needed a whooping. I still need a whooping. Lynette Branham, 52, with greyed hair, looks on with compassionate eyes. Lynette is the one that owns the land, sets the rules. She's judge, jury, and executioner when it comes to deciding who stays and who goes. This place called the Cove, when the local mine closed, a lot of people found themselves out of work and some of them had no place to go. Drugs and crime made them fall into the patterns desperate people often fall into. Lynette found some of them camping out on her property. She let them stay as long as they follow 2 rules, no stealing and no fighting. Though she's had to kick out a few people over the years, it's not always permanent. In fact, she just lets one of them back in. She just let one of them back in. He does not want to be named, but he's a lot in common with Tyler. A bad relationship with his family, a mother with her own drug abuse issues, a history of violent offences. This young man explained to me why he came back. I can't make it out there. Everyone's hassling me, and I'm just trying not to hassle myself. He has trouble staying still and looks ready to keel over at any moment. Yet he's also got a depth to him that's striking. What was sober for half a year once, can't remember the first time I drank, broke into my mother's liquor cabinet when I was 5. Wow, drinking from when you were 5? Jesus Christ. Some people see this place and imagine the same old story of hillbillies in the mountains, yet that isn't what this place is. This is a community. They're all drifters lost in the flow of life with nowhere else to go and a desire to be better. Lynette shakes her head as she finishes up. You'll let me stay, he says. I ask him how he knows. She'd have come over and told me to get right out then, he answers. It's true, Lynette lets him stay as long as he promises to try again. She has a lot of patience. You have to, she tells me, after the young man goes to lie down. Everyone has their own way of dealing with pain. The path to mistakes come in lots of forms. Some of them pretty invisible unless you look at it. We all stumble sometimes. Most people take a few tries to get back up after being knocked down. If someone isn't there to help you, they'll just fall back up. Yeah. Cove gives me hope. Because the old people had to pay for college, so they don't want their tax dollars to pay for someone else's college. Like, I remember when I went to college, and I pay like... I actually got given money to go to college, like, every week. So I only got like a few quid, like, because my dad earned so much money, so it like, cancelled out. But, like, to get me into the college course, we only had to pay, like, very little to get me into it. Then... we got given money to keep me on the course. It's really... sorry to cut you, but I'm very tired. I'm going to sleep by night. No worries, Black Raven, no worries at all. To be fair, I'm probably not as talkative, just due to how the way this game is. With these kind of like story-based, like heavily narrative-y stuff, I'm not as talkative and all that lot, so I do apologise as well. But yes, get some sleep. Chill. Remember Caterpillar. Okay. I'm assuming that might be something for that. But yeah, no worries, Black Raven. You do what you need to do. Article, that's a lot. We need something to do with Caterpillar. Something else I need? Calendar, there we go. He wants to meet.
It has to be the same D he was talking to in his emails. All right. I think I went through everything here. Wrong combination. Knowing Nick, maybe he left a hint lying around the shack.
Which is that one.
If Nick kept this, it means it's important. Just have to figure out why.
I'm assuming this is because this has got something to do with it. That's the X. I just realised that's the Xbox button. Green A, blue X, yellow Y, and red B button, which is the same as that. A caterpillar. Wait a minute. Caterpillar. Here we go. So it's red, green, blue, red, yellow. Red, green, blue, red, yellow. Red, green, blue, red, yellow. So it's... right, so it's red, green, blue, red, yellow.
Let's see what we have here.
I like how they did that with the Xbox buttons. That was pretty good. That was confusing. Okay, so we got some cash money.
That's a lot of cash. More than Nick could make in a decade.
Okay, that's saying a lot. See, it's only a handful of cash in an envelope.
Opioids. From D? Nick, were you looking into drug trafficking?
Sounds like something big.
Nick was gathering at the Cove, and that's how he found his informant, D. It's the person he met the night he died. I just need to figure out who it is.
I know who it is. It's him. That's the guy who was with me at the bloody... That's the guy who we bumped into in the pharmacy, and that's the guy who clocked me one. Okay, jail interviewed by Anna, but didn't make it into the article. Late 30s, not personable ex-miner. He has been living on the road, working wherever he can as a handyman, and when he came to Basswood, a miner, after the mine closed, he was arrested on drug possession, stayed at the Cove. Now that he's out, didn't have anywhere else to go, keeps to himself, trying to get clean. Ongoing process from Midwest Michigan. Look up smoking, trying to replace other habits with less bad ones. Hasn't worked. Justin Reynolds likes hubcaps. Has a Winchester in his truck. Used to live in this truck. Rolls his own cigarettes. Taught me how. Okay, that's not the guy I'm thinking of. It's definitely going to be him though. Richard Steinfeld. I'll give him mid-20s. Sees himself as the Cove's protector, very defensive of Lynette. Tyler interviews with Anna was heartbreaking. He was bad off, so bad. In fact, I was legitimately surprised to find him alive the next time I visited Cove. He certainly wouldn't have been the first member of the group to be claimed by an OD in the middle of the night. Very aggressive, being in and out of jail most of his life. Usually for assault, don't agonise, clean since the interview. Where did he get his drugs? Dickie. Keeps asking about Anna. Into cooking. That's the D thing there, but also that name pops up over that side as well. Okay, but that's the guy. Richard in the 30s. Twitchy even when sober. High strung. Obvious dislike by the Cove. Asked not to be named in Anna's article because of his father, who runs a shipping company. Smarter than he looks, or as dumb as he acts. Hard to say both. Still using yes. Who's the dealer? Tyler, Lynette, JR, Kayla, Dickie. Richard is Dickie. It's a nickname. Dickie sold drugs to Tyler. Find out who the supplier is. That's the guy.
Richard. AKA Dickie.
AKA D.
AKA D. Looks like I found who I was looking for.
Oh, yes. He was the guy that clocked me.
So that's what it was. Nick suspected a drug ring flourished here in Basswood after the mine closed. He had an informant. Dickie. Probably a low-level drug dealer, and he also had a lot of cash on hand. More than a reporter should. Dickie set up a meeting with Nick, and now Nick's dead. Dickie may be the only person who knows what really happened. I need to find him. He lives at this place, the Cove. Or he did. Anna wrote that article on it. She has to know where it is.
Best friend left. Did you find anything at the spot? Yes. Do you know where the Cove is? The little commune thing on the outskirts of town. Not big on outsiders. Let's go. I need you to take me there. Let's go there. Okay, let's go. Our next port of call. So again, I'm still umming and ahhing about who the shadowy person is. I've got a couple in my head who it could be. Okay, finished the to catch a fish scene. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Bess barely asked about the break-in. She seemed more focused on your fight with Dennis.
I'm on top of the suspect list. Or at least I would be if I was her.
Bess said I should call her if I found you. She believes you're dangerous. You were right back at the Basswood Jungle. I think we're on our own.
They'll try to arrest me now. We have to find Dickie. I can't let Joan down.
I'm sure Dickie's still there. He had no other place to go.
What are
The
you
Cove is
two
a
doing? The longer you run from the police, the worse it'll be when they catch up with you. Explain everything. Show them all you've found. That's what a sane person does.
So, how should we handle finding Dickie?
Do whatever it takes. We need to.
I don't have any great ideas, but I know I'll do what I have to do.
At least we're equally clueless. There's comfort in that.
Yeah. I hate feeling like the only one in the dark. The dark isn't as spooky when someone else is with you.
We just need to be careful and look out for each other.
This town has like 17 people in it. You've met the killer. I'm not saying you have to run and hide. Just be careful about the lion's den. You have options here. That's enough.
What's enough?
Enough of a plan. I think we have enough of a plan.
Do we?
Oh, okay, I'm snapping a little bit here.
Killed my friends, invaded my home. It's the worst feeling. Like part of my soul has been stolen. We need to find out who did this. I need to take back from them what they took. I need to find some small piece of feeling safe again. If that even makes any sense.
It's the knowing they might get away with it. The lie they made up being seen as true that just burns a hole right through me.
Yeah, you're right. I think. Then I think something else 10 seconds later.
Because you've got this. Easy. Look at you. So together. You got so drunk, you've forgotten anything that could have been remotely useful. Your friends are turning up dead. You're getting brained by burglars. And now we're riding straight into the back roads with no backup. You're afraid to let things go.
I don't want to snap at her because that's going to cause more
Maybe
problems
she'd
with
be
her.
lucky if she never saw you again.
Are you still with me?
Yeah. Yeah. So you're just gonna keep telling me off. Disregard my advice. Well, if you think you know better, Sam, no reason for me to linger. Enjoy your little investigation without me, Sam. Don't get us killed, okay?
Here. This is the Cove.
Huh?
Get your head on straight. The Cove. We're here.
Right. Right.
Oh, he's having some battles in his head there. Am I expecting some proper brain splodey freaking moment of like, oh, everything falls to place now kind of thing? Really makes you think about how your mind does wander. I'm sure many people have had that where you've autopiloted because you've had other things on your mind, and then someone's like, "Are you listening to me?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, yeah," and then they went, "Well, what did I just say then?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck!" Like shit.
Sam, you sure you want to keep going?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're sure? You can rest in the car while I ask around.
I'll manage. Don't worry about me.
Okay, let's go.
Who the hell are you? Anna, what are you doing here?
Tyler, you look healthy.
You ain't the only one surprised I'm still alive. Who's the narc?
Narc? Wow.
I'm Sam.
Was I talking to you?
This is Sam. He's a friend.
Yeah, lucky for him or I'd have thrown his ass out already. So what are you two here for?
It's a long story.
We'd like to have a word with Dickie. Have you seen him?
What'd he do now? Look, just talk to Lynette. She makes the calls on her land.
Thank you. Really.
Yeah, I know.
Is he always like this?
He looks like a fucking Roy dead.
He's pretty much the gatekeeper around here. Interviewed him last time I came by. I'm gonna talk to Lynette. She's kind of in charge.
I'll go see what I can find.
Okay, but be careful. People only end up here if they have nothing left to lose.
Okay, so it's a homeless drifter place. Getting vibes of the whole Life is Strange caravan parky kind of place. I think that was in Mexico, if I remember rightly. Okay, so let's. Here comes a new person. So we've got Tyler. Aggressive, protects his turf and his people. Some goodwill for Anna, but none for me. Well, you've got to like build respect. He looks like a proper Chad right there. He looks like proper southern state freaking. He's probably come from the army. He's like freaking, you know. He's seen some shit in his life. Definitely seen some shit in his life. Go down here. I decided not to listen to the voice of my doubts anymore. See, so it is his doubt. It is his like conscience. Yeah. So it's now fallen into place. It's basically him. It's like how can I put it, like the whole thing I was mentioning yesterday about like an angel and devil on your left and right shoulder. He is the voice of like reason in your head because he's like the one that is all smartly dressed. Like you should do this. You should listen to you. Shut the fuck up. God, I beat him.
Looks like it was finished recently. Why a bear?
Why not a bear? Bears are awesome. Bears are my spirit animal. Bears are cool. Can I say hi to you? Unknown woman. Hi, unknown woman.
Ow!
Watch it. The place is full of wood shavings.
Why do you have an open flame?
I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Fair enough.
I'm Kayla. What do you want?
You seem to enjoy wood sculptures.
You'd have to be an idiot not to. I'm creating something out of nothing and then turning it
I don't like
into
the neck
something else.
tattoos, though. Eesh.
That's as close to real magic as we can get. So, you gonna tell me what you're here for?
I'm looking for a guy named Dickie.
Don't know where he is and don't care. He might be off with his stupid quad bike thing for all I know.
Quad bike thing?
Loud, goes off-road, has 4 wheels, makes you look like an asshole. Occasionally leaks gasoline and would have burned down the whole camp. Tyler didn't save his sorry ass with his fire extinguisher.
Well, I'll see you around.
I don't feel like you have to.
Dickie must have one of those off-road quads. He could still be here right now.
So maybe.
I need more info to figure out where Dickie is.
So maybe because it leaks fuel. So maybe the fuel leak we found at the crash site was Dickie. Maybe Dickie's involved with all this, and he's been like manipulated by somebody else to keep him going. And it was the loud noises that you heard in the last scene. Crafting bench. Used to work, looks professional, very professional. Crafting tools. Don't mind me, I'm just admiring your freaking home. I just walked in without knocking on the door saying, may I jump in? Possible hideout, possible hideout. Take a look-see, shall we? Again, very pretty game. The next mobile home. Is she still talking to Lynette? Organised community, shared food and facilities. This little shared cabin area. Got an old ass TV. As it still works. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, very Life is Strange 2 kind of feel with the whole like weed camp sort of thing going on. I talk to you, Tyler?
Tyler, right?
Jackass, right?
Some people call me that, yeah.
Huh. I'll bet.
How did you and Anna meet? You're not the type she normally hangs out with.
Maybe you're not the type she normally hangs out with. You ever consider that?
Trust me, I have. How do you end up in a place like this?
None of your goddamn business.
Just tell me where Dickie is and I'll leave.
Either that or you'll leave when I break your face. Look, Anna's a friend. She spent some time down here with us to do that interview thing. Told my story, did good by me. By us. And that guy that came after her, Nick, he's solid. Came down here 3 or 4 times. Taught me a great recipe for bass. But you're just some asshole.
I'm an asshole.
Dickie's
Okay.
one of ours. Don't think you're getting anywhere near his trailer. So beat it before I break your knees.
Yeah, he's got an issue. Okay. Samuel, this is Bess. I'm trying to reach you regarding Dennis Gardner. Witness say you had a fight last night. You were looking for him all morning. We need to ask a few questions. Come down to the station as soon as you can. Do I have to reply? Damn it, the cops are after me. Well, in a very polite way, because they're texting me.
The clock's ticking. Cops will start looking for me soon. So Dickie is in one of the trailers. That narrows down my search. I'm getting there. Just need a bit more info to close in on Dickie.
Oh, he's really into his weights and stuff, this dude. Heavy bag.
What's up? You a friend of Kayla's or something? Name's JR. Wait. You're that fucking reporter.
I was.
Fucking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
Hey, some people might think that.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Just here to ask a couple of questions.
Do I look like a fucking tour guide? You keep bothering me, and I'm gonna stop being nice.
Okay, so we're getting a no-no out of him then. Back. Okay. Oh, LA, thank you for the post. Hi, that made me jump.
Makeshift ashtray. Probably keeps down on fire risks.
Thank you for the like, I appreciate it. Designs, all kind of stuff. Expect a letter. Mr. Reynolds, we get to inform you that West Virginia Coal included filed Chapter 7 bankruptcy 3 days ago following a series of principal lawsuits and fines that have brought about an untenable financial situation. Consequently, your current position will be laid off and all company operations will cease by the end of the week. All back pay and paid sick leave will be properly paid out. Insurance claims will continue actively through until the end of the month, but then will cease. So this was, he kept the letter about the place going down. Hunting knife. Okay, so let's see if I can talk to anybody else. Can I talk to Livette? This woman that's going on down here?
Dickie could be here, but I need to be sure. Every second counts.
Let's talk to Lynette, whatever her name is. Can I go in here? Can we continue this conversation?
She fits right in. Anna always fits right in.
And it was going well. It's just, I don't know, hard.
It doesn't get easier.
Oh, this is Sam. He's a friend.
We used to date.
Why would you say that?
That much is painfully obvious.
Why would you say that? Whatever.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is.
I'm Lynette. What are you here for, Sam?
I read the article Anna wrote about you and this place.
Wait, you read it? When?
Nick's Fishing Shack.
Oh.
You never have any trouble with anyone. No one takes advantage.
As long as they can follow a few simple rules. Even if Dickie lives on the fringe of our community, he is one of us. All he wants is to be left alone. I would think you, of all people, would understand.
Tyler said Nick came here before. What did he want?
He took an interest in my people. He wanted to know their stories.
Such as...
Sam.
Well,
Stop prying, Sam.
long, sad stories most people do not want to hear. We all stumble during our lives. Knowing how we fall and how some make it out can provide guidance for the future, don't you think?
What about opioids? Did he say anything about that?
There are no drugs here, Samuel. To stay, you must remain clean.
What led you to create this community?
I found there were souls in need of help after the mine closed. The world is a cruel place. We all need a touch of kindness in our lives.
You're definitely that, Lynette.
Thank you, my dear. But don't sell yourself short. Your article brought Kayla here, and even some generous donations have come in. Did you get your answer, Sam?
The whole, right, this is one thing, right? Being on hardship, being in this, like, really tranquil bit of land with, like, you know, lots of, like, nature and stuff like that. If only it was a bit more, like, you know, you weren't hard up on times, but living in a similar sort of situation where you can be, like, you know, free near the, in the, like, nature, countryside, you know, a forest, near some water and stuff, and just, like, live life and, you know, relax.
What kind of donations?
Food and clothes, mostly. But jobs are hard to come by these days. We must rely on the kindness of others, even if their kindness comes and goes in waves.
I'll go now. Thanks for indulging me.
Naturally.
So Dickie lives here, but his place should be isolated from the others. I know enough to make an educated guess.
Okay, so isolate
Dickie's
from the
gotta be in
others.
one of these places. I need to find out where Dickie's hiding. He's here somewhere.
On the outskirts. One of three places. That's quite distant as well, but this one's like up and out the way, in a way.
There's a quad, but Dickie's supposed to be in a trailer. Quad. Isolated. Someone lives here. That's where Dickie's hiding.
Okay.
Time to pay him a visit.
I only know you by reputation, and what I know I don't like. You don't get to just gallivant around here however you damn well please. So back the hell off, or I will fuck you up.
Hey, I don't want any trouble, just... sorry.
I should kick your ass out of principle.
How's about
Hey,
now?
man, this guy ain't worth it. Just forget him. But if he doesn't get the message soon, I'll help you work him over.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, so how the hell am I going to get up there without these two freaking
Ask
meatheads?
these two if I want to reach Dickie. I need to get them to look away from his trailer. Around Kayla's tent is the most efficient spot for a distraction. It's at the opposite end of the camp. They'd have their backs turned to me. But I still need a place to hide. They'd suspect me right away. Cabin stands right in the middle of the camp, far enough from everyone for them to not notice me. Close enough to reach Dickie before they come back. It'd be my best shot. I have a plan. All that remains is to figure out the details.
Okay, so I've got to get there from here. A Promethean tradition, pre-Socratic philosophy. Jesus Christ. That looks deep.
With all the flammable lacquer and varnish, this thing catching fire is sure to divert attention. It's out of the way, so no one should get hurt, but there will be lots of chaos. I just need to work out the exact details.
All the chaos. Burn the statue.
It won't take long for the fire to reach those, and when it does, they'll go up in flames in a second. Need to account for that. If I lit the wood shavings, the varnish on the statue would catch fire.
Anything else I need to worry about? Another clue?
I can get the fire going, but it won't do any good if they put it out right away. I need to check for ways they could put it out. The fire needs to burn long enough to distract, but small enough to be manageable. Don't want to see the whole place go up in flames.
So I'm assuming we're looking for stuff to do with the water, maybe? Or maybe the bucket of sand or something?
I saw a fire extinguisher in here earlier. If Tyler gets it, the fire might not burn long enough for me to reach Dickie. If I hid Tyler's keys, it'd take him longer to get the fire extinguisher from his trunk.
Okay, so we need to hide the keys.
It's deep enough. Could squeeze in here. If they're in a panic, they might not see me hiding under this. Shovel, hose, bucket. Nothing useful, but there's enough room to hide in here.
Okay, so we're still yellow, so I still need to find other clues. What other clue do I need?
If I sabotage Lynette's old hose, she'll have to find something else to put the fire out with.
Here we go.
I've got everything I need, but I won't be able to do it by myself. I need Anna's help. Hey, Anna, can I have a quick sidebar?
Sidebar? What the fuck? That's a weird way of putting it.
I found him.
Where?
The goon squad won't let me near it.
Lynette isn't gonna be any better. They look after their own.
I can get there, but I'll need your help.
What exactly are you planning?
We're gonna start a fire. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, hey,
Setting the
hey.
bear statue outside Kayla's tent on fire would work, but it's critical I wait for Anna to act first, or I won't have enough time. Then I can use a match to ignite the splinters and get the fire started. I'll have to get out of there before Lynette and Kayla can close in on me. After that, I'll hide in the cabin. Tyler and JR will leave to put the fire out. It'll give me a window of opportunity to run to Dickie's trailer unnoticed.
Okay, let's see if we can play this out then. Okay, so I'm assuming we've got to set up what she does first. This was what I'm a little bit confused about. Behind the curtain on the table or in the closet? Hey, I don't know. I'll go behind the curtain. Once alone. When the fireplace, this is like me exiting it, in it really. And when to come out. JR when the fire blazes, once alone. That's not right then. Ah.
People would move differently based on what Anna does. I need to keep it in mind.
Okay, so if I change what Anna does...
If Anna breaks the hose, Lynette will look for a spare in the closet.
Okay, so I'm supposed to do this last bit once alone. I'm going to get caught out in a little bit. This is going to be caught out again as well. I've got to find the one that's going to trigger me to... I think I've got to go under the table. Oh no, that works.
That'll do it. No one will see me get to Dickie. I need to time everything carefully. I'll only get one shot.
Here we go.
You'll have to be cautious. I need you to sabotage the water hose. Unscrew the cap where it attaches so there's no pressure.
Okay, but why?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Then trust me.
But again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. I really do appreciate it. We conclude Twin Mirror today before we go back into the usual rotation. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, hit that follow button and show some love. Thanks for the host, thanks for the lurks.
Something's wrong with the hose. I'm not getting any pressure.
I'll be right there. Just hold on.
Hurry! Hurry! The fire is burning! Caleb, calm down. It'll be okay.
I worked so hard on it.
That was badass, bro. So I guess I need to be quick, seeing as he's...
Oh, shit! Shit! What the hell?
I I've been looking for you. We need to talk.
Oh, no, look. I'm real sorry I clocked you and shit.
Clock me? You were the one that broke into Anna's house. You took something from Nick's computer. What was it? Where is it?
I didn't know what was gonna happen, man, I swear. I'm a nobody, all right? I'm just a guy trying to get by, that's all. I just want to take care of my moms and live life, man. And I've been trying to find a way out all my life. I just agreed to talk to him for just like a quote or something. I didn't know he was gonna put so much together. He was gonna pin us to the wall. And now I'm as good as dead. You don't understand, man. I can't.
Stop rambling. What did you take?
His notes about his article, about the dealing and the drugs and
It's all about the drugs, man.
the dealers, sellers, buyers, everything. I had to or I was gonna be next. You gotta believe me.
What'd you do with them? Where are they?
I don't have them, man. I left the stick at the dead drop up at Makeout Point. He'll pick it up soon, and then it's done. No proof, nothing.
Who's coming for it? Tell me who's coming for it.
My boss, Declan. His name is Declan.
Declan?
You're the cop.
Knew it.
You know him. Everyone knows
Knew
him.
it.
Oh, man, I'm
You were one of the two that I thought were gonna be.
When he hears I snitched again, I'm fucking done. But how was I supposed to know Nick was gonna stir shit up?
Are you saying he's involved in Nick's death? Tell me.
Come on. Just let me go. Please, I already told you everything. So just let me go, all right? I really gotta leave town before he finds me. I'm begging you, man. Let me go. Let me go.
You're not going anywhere until you tell me what happened. So?
Oh, hell, man. Declan made me set up a meet with Nick, all right? I thought they were just gonna talk his shit. Nick freaked out when he saw Declan. He tried to bail. But Declan caught up and hit him behind the head. Man, Nick dropped, man. He dropped like that. Declan said he didn't mean to. She said it was an accident and shit.
He killed Nick.
I didn't know, man. You gotta believe me. I never wanted. Man, he didn't say.
Hey, asswipe!
I'm gonna get my ass kicked now.
Should have known. Damn firebug.
I'm gonna kick the shit out of you.
Sam, we have to get out of here.
Shut up. Your ass ain't any better. You brought him here.
You've had this coming.
I can explain.
Oh, you'll explain all right. Someone give me my rifle.
We're leaving.
God damn it, woman.
God damn it, woman. Okay, so the copper was one of. I knew it was either the top two was the copper or the pharmacist. The copper or the pharmacist. But because the whole bit where Dennis handed over the gun in the reporter in the newspaper place, I thought it was the cop because the cop would have said just hand over the pistol. Woman to the rescue, hey Chewie. Yes, the woman to the rescue. Woman to the rescue. So it was the cop all along. Corrupt copper.
It doesn't make any sense. None of it does. Why would Declan do that? He was always a stand-up cop. Now he's a crime boss?
No time to think about it. Right now, we need to get to that dead drop. Nick probably gathered enough evidence to reveal what Declan was up to. Our word against his won't cut it. That stick is the only way we'll take him down.
Or maybe you could just stay out of this? Declan's trying to save his skin.
If you go against him on that promontory, he'll be trapped in a corner. This isn't a game. This isn't a puzzle. No one else is gonna die.
You can't promise that. It's unfair to think you can. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't either. But we're the only ones who could possibly bring some closure to these murders. Just control yourself, okay? The fire worked, but people could have gotten hurt. Sam, I know it's been a rough day, but you're freaking me out. Stop zoning out.
I'm trying not to.
We're just about there, and I need you to help me.
I'm trying not to zone out, I promise.
Steps? At a place where someone might put a bullet through your head.
No, that's too dramatic. It'll probably be something quiet, simple. Make it look like you can. Stop it!
I'm not doing anything.
Other than trying to save your life, you're not thinking clearly.
What are you looking at?
You're focused on finding the facts and not focused on the very real dangers.
You need to focus on the road, not on whatever daydream you're lost in.
Just stop. You're the one that
His
needs to
head's
stop.
oh, he's gonna crash.
Too fast. You need to stop.
Leave me alone. Stop it. Sam,
Sam,
stop.
there's a turn.
Stop.
Stop. Sam, stop. Stop. Stop the car.
Well, that could have gone worse. Holy crap.
Sam, are you okay? You nearly got us killed.
I need a moment.
Take your moment, but make it quick. We're already at the promontory. We need to find that dead drop before Declan gets here.
Oh no, I'm lost inside my mind. Oh no. Welcome to Tavi's fractured mind. Oh, my fight.
We need to talk. Yes, Sam, it's time. What's happening? Sam, I can't. Where are you going? Get back here. I'm trying, but it's not working. No! Losing control of my own mind.
I'm losing my damn mind.
Can you hear me?
Hey,
Can you even hear me?
my conscience, where are you?
Fine. I'll come to you. What? I got a feeling I'm not gonna like this.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like this. What's behind the door? I can't tell. Is there a right way or a wrong way? I can't tell.
Okay, do not freak out. You've been through this before.
Wait. Are we in some sort of horror game again now?
Ugh, I'm back in the same room again. There's got to be a logic to this place. I just need to figure out what it is. Stick to the fundamentals. Breathe. Focus. You can make it out.
Focus, Tavi, focus. Focus.
It still keeps going. It feels like I'm trapped in a maze. The question is, where does it lead?
I worked so hard on it.
I wish there'd been another way.
Well, there was no other way.
There you are. You and I need to talk. What? What's happening?
Okay, I am fucking losing my mind, man. I'm losing my mind. The fuck, man?
Remember the facts, Sam. That's how you'll get through this. I'm losing control of my own mind again. I'm almost...
She doesn't do anything, just sits around, takes her back pain pills, and stares at the TV like a log.
Wouldn't the car look like a Fennec? Ah, it's more of a pickup though, like
Wonder what's in store for me now.
fucking the Raptor, the new one that they've put in there. Oh, you've got to be messing. Blaze of fear, man. Look at this shit.
And I'm back to square one. I'm always starting from the same position and looking at the same door. Always tackle a problem head on. Of course. There's no running
That's
away.
what they're called, aren't they? The Ford Raptors. Or am I thinking of a completely different thing?
Looking up everyone's lives. That's a real talent.
When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions.
It's been a moide.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
I don't need that right now.
This is some spooky shit, man. Okay. Okay, so this is fucking trippy as bollocks.
Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked.
There's something over there, but let's see what's going over here.
You know, Nick and I moved in together. Started to get serious.
They both deserve to be happy.
Everyone deserves to be happy.
Is that?
Your mother told me what happened.
Oh, I'm right.
I know she's always pushing you.
Am I right? What? Holy shit.
Well, she's just afraid you'll end up alone. She doesn't want you to be.
I need to frame this moment.
Is she happy?
Not always. I'm not always happy either. Being happy isn't everything. I'd say it's more important to find out who you want to be than to be happy. Here, I brought you something.
It's so clear. I can see it all at once.
That's what gives it strength. It has nothing to hide. It can see itself for what it really is, and that lets it see everything. It's not a flaw. It's a gift. Like a superpower.
I'm a superhuman. Superhero.
When the world is a storm, you stand calm at the center.
No. I need to have a real talk with myself. Where are you?
Oh my god, I'm trapped inside my mind. I've got to fucking give myself a good talking to. Stop being a pussy. Stop thinking that everyone fucking hates you. Stop thinking super fucking logical every 2 minutes. God damn, we're trying to figure out who killed Nick. Oh, we kind of did. But we're getting there.
Sam, come with me. What? Which one are you? Sam!
Gotta be that one. He's the one that was walking.
Sam, where are you?
You were the one I saw before everything's great. Now you've just disappeared.
Sam, come with me. Follow me. Sam, come with me.
I might be behind you, bro.
Follow me.
What the fuck?
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring.
Quick, toss the ring. Make a joke. If you don't manage to save face, it's over. Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say. Tell her you want this. Be forward. She'll reconsider. If you don't, it's over.
Oh my god, do I have to figure out which... Hold on a minute. Am I trying to figure out which one out of the three is him?
You don't want to marry me. And what makes you so great? What makes you think you can turn me down?
Oh, Sam. It's not like that. You
I
know
messed up
that.
there.
Listen to her. Sometimes there's not a right thing to say.
There we go.
I thought that's what we were supposed to do. I'm sorry. I just wanted to fix things.
Sam, did you really think doing something neither of us wanted would fix anything?
Okay, so that's one of them down. Okay, move on to the next one.
Don't leave, Muley. I don't have a lot of friends. No one at school talks to me, and you promised.
Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry. Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that.
Don't think that's him. Could be wrong though.
Explain yourself to her. Or try to. As best you can. She deserves that. Apologize. She's a kid, Sam. She wouldn't get it. Just say you're really sorry. It's not up
Got
to
him.
me. I'd stay with you if I could. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please.
Why are you lying? I know you
What
want
do you mean? She's just really chubby cheeked.
to you, Muley. I hope you never come back.
Okay, that wasn't him then. Fuck.
Promise her that you'll be back. She'll like that. Hey, Bug. I'm gonna come back. Sooner rather than later. You'll see me again before you even know it. We'll go fishing.
Yeah, sure. I'm not stupid, you know.
Okay, third time's a charm. Completely messed up with that one. So it is this one then, which I didn't think it would have been, but...
Explain yourself to her. Or try to. As best you can. She deserves that. It's not you, Bug. It's this town. It's Anna. It hurts and I can't stay.
None of that is my fault.
I know, but I still have to go.
It's not fair. I understand, but it's not fair.
Tell you what, she's very mature for her age, because apparently she understands these things.
You're leaving town just like that. Not even an explanation for an old friend.
Tell him the reasons. Give him a few and he'll be fine.
Okay, so tell him the reasons.
Apologize. He wants to know it's not his fault.
Apologize to him.
Maybe tell him you'll call. He cares. Tell him how much you hurt.
Okay, so I think the call one, because we didn't call him. Maybe that, because I've gone against that, maybe?
I'm sorry I have to go. It's not because of you, though. It's me. I just don't want to go into it right now. Don't worry, we'll stay in touch.
Nah, I don't think it's that one.
No, we won't.
Okay, so it wasn't that.
He cares. Tell him how much you hurt.
What about the reasoning one? It must be the reasoning one, I think.
Everyone in town is making my life miserable and no one trusts me. I gotta go.
I see. Yeah, you do you?
Okay, so third time's a champ. You know what? I'm not a judge character or some shit here. I am terrible.
Everyone in town hates me. I think Anna hates me. I think I hate me. I have to get away from this place or I'm gonna die here. Inside at least.
I get it. Just know I've always got your back, no matter where you go.
Hey, oh, Nick's got a cracking voice now, that's for sure. Okay, so we've got it out loud.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I know the real you is here. The rest are just illusions.
Okay.
I have to focus. There's only one of you. I can't just choose them all. Think. Focus.
Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here though. Okay. Okay, I'm a bit confused with this bit. Okay, it just says escape, so I've got no idea what else I'm supposed to do with this bit. I'm not allowed to move other than click on these people. Okay, I really don't get this. I can click multiple, and then also can just like click on one. The only thing is, it came up with something about not, you know... Hang on, let's see if we can trigger that again. Not triggering anything other than... Oh, hold on a minute.
They just want to put useless labels on him.
I got it. It's to do with the reflection. Okay, maybe not that one then. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so it's not that one. Okay, that was weird. I'm not gonna lie, that is weird.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but he's your son.
I said this conversation was over.
He's not having a good time at school. He has trouble socializing.
What does that even mean? He's having some trouble making friends, that's all.
He's always talking to himself, to his imaginary friends.
Oh, okay.
His age?
Yet you have real friends. He talks to himself more than he talks to other people. We should consider what the one teacher mentioned.
He doesn't need remedial classes. They just want to put useless labels on him.
They're not remedial. They're programs meant to help him with his social skills. It could be good for him.
My son is not going to be in some dunce class.
It's his invisible friend.
You were there when no one else was. And you've been there every step I've taken since.
Okay, this game, I'm telling you, this is weird.
I'm ready.
This is some deep shit right there. How some people struggle with mental stuff and they're like talk to themselves because they have like a lot of kids. Well, not a lot of kids, but I know a lot. Like you see when people are younger, they have like, you would quote unquote say that they talk to themselves. Or you're wondering if they're talking to a spirit or something, like a vision or whatever. Because a lot of people say that the younger, like babies, toddlers and all that see spirits, and you know, or maybe have like this whole, oh, he's just talking to himself. He's got an imaginary friend, that kind of thing. Oh my god, this game. Did any of you guys have imaginary friends, or still do? Be friends. I know, I say that about myself all the time, Chewie. I say that about myself all the time. God, this... You know what? This is beautiful, this. Again, some shit people, these devs come up with some crazy shit.
Hey. Hey. It's been a long road. I think it was always coming here.
How do you know, Jennifer? That you found somebody moved on? Jesus, dude.
You know? You've opened yourself up a lot more than I expected. Especially to Joan and Anna. You're finally back on the right path? I believe some of the credit is mine. I'm doing my best with what I have. It's been a bumpy ride, but you showed promise, and that's good enough for me. I'm sure if we keep at it, we'll make a fine and upstanding citizen of you yet. We've had our moments, but they never felt authentic. I understand why you'd feel that way. The two halves of your world, they just don't mix. There's Sam, the well-adjusted human, and there's Sam, the depressed, truth-obsessed misanthrope, who doesn't realize objective reality is a subjective myth.
Okay, we're going into some technical words here.
I'll tell you what the truth is.
Technical words.
To be happy, sometimes you need to focus on people and not things. Facts. What? They're facts, not things. And they should matter to everyone. Yeah, well, they don't. They might not even matter at all. Tell Nick that. Look, you've been helping me for a long time. Even today, without you, I would still be lost in my own head, in my own panic. Well, technically, that's kind of the case right now.
Yeah, he lost his dodgy mind.
I'll take the compliment. But we both know I can't be split in two directions. I have to pick a track. Go along with me. Be a part of society. Be happy. Let things go. Accept the expectations of others. Stop pretending you're someone else. Or keep looking for a truth that may not exist and leave everyone else behind. But seeing the world for what it is, being able to make a difference, no matter the consequences. It's time. Two roads, and you can only take one.
God, this is deep, bro. This is really freaking deep, man. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Right. Choose him, choose the Mind Palace. God. Like he says, you know, we really made progress with Joan, with Anna, but like, he's like saying, oh, we've got to stick with the facts and stuff. Jesus Christ. Have you become a member of the, you know, become one of the lambs or whatever, or you stick with the facts and, you know, you can leave everyone behind. It's, Jesus Christ. Okay. Interesting. Choose the Mind Palace. Or choose him. But hang on. Does that mean if I choose the Mind Palace, I don't think about all these facts and like try and figure out what's going on? You know what? Fuck it.
The truth is worth more than any of us.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn society. Damn being happy. I was afraid you'd say that. But you have to be you. I'll see you around. No, you won't, Sam. But good luck. The world is an ugly place when you can really see it.
Jesus. Yeah, and this is deep as fuck, man. The truth is everything. You've chosen your analytical self. DJ, hello. How you doing? Rootin' tootin', rootin' tootin'. Hello, rootin' tootin'. Oh, back here again then. So it's back to basically the end. So I'm wondering if
We don't have time for this.
No cell reception. If anything happens, we're on our own.
We're on our own. How you doing, CJ? Hope you're doing well. I'm running away from my problems.
What are you thinking, Sam? You can't just leave Anna here alone.
Damn it. I'm trying to run away from my problems.
If Declan arrives, he's gonna see the car. He'll know someone is here. Declan could be here already. I should be careful.
So we've definitely got to the point of knowing that it's definitely the copper that's been involved. It was definitely going to be him or the pharmacist from what I knew. But knowing games like this, there'd probably be like a massive like curveball to say, oh no, it's not Declan after all. It's because of this or of that. CJ is here. Right, look at the view on that. Awesome. Have no fear, CJ is here.
Falling off is the least of my worries right now.
Finally pull yourself out of your daze long enough to join me. I was worried about you.
It won't happen again. I'm here. 100%.
I hope so. I need you right now. So I guess this could be all this madness coming to a close, right? Hopefully in the good way. Maybe we can bring Nick and Dennis some justice. I'm ready to see it end.
We should get back to finding those files. Any luck yet?
I can't find them anywhere.
But I feel it's going to be behind that
Did you see where the
chain.
dead drop was?
He didn't. We'll have to keep looking for it. Did you already go through that side?
I've been looking everywhere. So far, all I've found is a lot of gum under tables. Declan could be here any minute. Let's hurry it up.
I wonder if it's behind that freaking, you know, the trespassy, you know, can't go that way kind of thing.
The dead drop doesn't seem to be here. Too exposed.
Okay, what about the food locker?
Rotten food. Probably too gross even for someone like Dickie. Nowhere to hide a USB stick here.
The teddy bear. It's got to be in the teddy bear. Wait a minute, it's there.
Found it.
You did? Let me see. With this, we'll be able to put Declan behind bars and clear your name. Come on.
Hold it there, boss.
Declan.
Now, you two just relax. We're here for the same reason. Now, all you have to do is give me what you found in that there lockbox.
You... How could you look everyone in the eye and lie to them? You went to his wake? You drank with his friends.
Yeah. It was harder than you think.
Tell me what happened with Nick. Why did you kill him?
Same thing that happened to you. He saw an opening and jumped in it. He started asking questions, never actually thought he'd find answers. But he did. And then he kept playing with fire, so he got burned.
He look like he's wearing lipstick.
You killed him because he did his job.
Don't start thinking I enjoyed doing it. It just had to be done. It was just the same as with that drunk fool Dennis. All I wanted was to see how much he knew and get him to keep his mouth shut. Turns out he knew more than he should have.
It doesn't have to end the same way this time. There's always another option.
Almost sounds like you wising up some, Higgs. Doesn't look like you're willing to take the same fall from 2 years ago. Fuck that common good shit, right?
You always seem to care about this town. Its history, its people. Why do this?
I care more about this town than anyone. I've spent my whole life protecting it. Everybody's happy to shake my hand and say how grateful they are. But as soon as you turn around, they'll stab you in the back. Eventually, I realized that's how people are. The only thing left is to adapt. Help keep a lid on things. And if someone's got a profit, might as well be me. Nick and Dennis, that part wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. And I'm done leaving behind loose ends.
You asshole!
Oh, don't do this shit. Oh my god, someone's gonna die.
I have to think and move fast. Stay one step ahead of Declan. If I make even a single mistake, there are no second chances this time. He murdered Nick. He murdered Dennis, and he'll murder us. If I can predict his next moves, we might be able to get the upper hand. Who he is will tell me what he'll do. I could try going for his gun.
Well then, Anna's clearly in the way.
Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him. I could tackle Declan to get him off Anna.
Muley, it's time to give it your all. Don't underestimate Declan.
He's stronger than he looks.
Anna's got maybe a couple of seconds tops
before he overpowers her.
You gotta find a way to stop him, Sam.
He'll kill you both.
That's cool how they're like linking two different voices there.
Declan came to tie up loose ends that night.
Asshole shot me with my own gun.
There's a good chance he took it. Still has it on him.
You need to watch out.
You're no good to anyone dead.
Take it from me.
Okay, so. He may have a second gun.
This is dangerous. I have to weigh my options carefully. No margin for error.
Couple of seconds, so we could.
I could grab his gun, but that would only work if Anna keeps Declan occupied. If Anna can keep him busy a bit longer, I'll be able to close in on Declan.
Well, that also means there could be a struggle for the. That also means there could be a struggle for the gun. And I could end up getting shot anyway. Oh, fuck my life.
Throwing a rock at his head could disorient him.
You've got to trust your aim at getting the... Oh, my days.
I could grab his gun, but that would only work if Anna keeps Declan occupied.
Get off!
Get down!
Anna!
Well, that's a no-no.
Declan can't see me. I have to use this to my advantage. I should strike him on his blind side and use the element of surprise. But that'll only work if I can predict what he'll do next. Think, Sam. Anna's been shot. I need to help her, and fast. No more mistakes, Sam. Anna's been shot. I need to help her, and fast. No more mistakes, Sam.
That man is a monster, and he'll kill
you and my little girl as soon as spit.
But he ain't dumb. If he uses his service gun,
it'll be traced back to him.
And he's been covering his
tracks so far.
So the gun's there. Okay.
You know Declan's killed 2 people already.
Put them in the dirt.
But he kills for reasons, yeah? He
wants to destroy the evidence.
And since your girlfriend has it...
You better act fast, man.
Oh, bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks.
Declan might attack me now. Declan might continue going after Anna. You don't have to fight, just leave. None of this has to ever hurt you again. I'm done running.
Okay, so we're gonna do this then.
If I can predict Declan's next action, I'll have a chance to get the jump on him. Declan heads this way, I should wait here and ambush him.
Hide me. Your boyfriend's smarter than he looks. Now give me that.
No.
Well, that went well.
Get off!
Damn it. That could have gone better. Jesus, Dave. He's gonna freaking shoot me.
If I don't do something, we're dead. But if I do the wrong thing... I have to stay focused. Account for all the elements at play here.
Like a chess game.
Anna's been shot again. She might not make it. I need to take out Declan now. I could rush him and try and take his gun out of the equation.
You have to save Anna.
We dragged her into this mess.
I dragged her
into this mess.
If you can distract Declan, Anna might have time
to get the gun.
Keep his
Eyes on you, Sam.
Okay, so yeah, maybe go for his gun.
Anna's
It's really hurt.
That ugly yellow phone may be the only way
Way to get her help quickly enough.
That big jerk's not stupid. He'll
We'll probably keep an eye on that phone. I could try calling for help.
A bit late, because as soon as you turn your back on him...
I could get behind cover.
Oy, dodge behind tree, try to move the gun away, try to call for help. Oh my days.
Declan is focused on me. I have to make this moment count. If I can get close enough, I can stop Declan from using his gun. It's definitely risky.
He's gonna shoot me, innit? Hey, he did. I didn't get shot, but she did.
Hello? A woman has been shot. I need an ambulance. Just hurry! Anna? Can you hear me? I need you to stay with me. I need you to...
Oh no. She dead. Shit.
I'm dying. Help me.
I think I fucked up. Think I may have just fucked up. Copper fell off the edge. He's probably going to do like a freaking Mike Myers as well. He fell off the edge and he'll just disappear. So he's like gone. Like fucking shat out of it. Proper gone. Interesting. Very interesting. But yes, guys, hope you're all doing well today. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for checking out the stream. I'm not as talkative today with all this going on in the story and stuff like that. But thank you all for the likes and popping in, saying hi and everything. Oh no. I'm at the cemetery, it's the end. Is this it? Could there have been multiple endings? I bet there's like several freaking endings because depending on what you choose. Either way, there's going to be a choice, and well, we're all going to fuck up.
Sam, you got a
No,
minute?
I don't.
I hope you know you've got my honest sympathies. If there's anything the Basswood Police Department can do for you, or even just little old me, you give me a holler, all right? For now, I wanted to tell you, we found Declan's fingerprints on Dennis's gun. Dickie's statement also corroborates your testimony. No charges are going to be filed against you. It's clear self-defense. Still hard to believe a man I trusted was running a drug ring. Here.
Okay, she's nervous. Trying to cover up her mistakes. Worried about her re-election chances. Okay.
I'm gonna make sure that what happened to Nick is big news.
I know you will, sweetie. Just keep something in mind. I think God put an angel and a devil in each of us when we were born. We spend our whole lives watching them fight it out. And most days, that little angel comes out on top. But we all have times when it's the devil who's in charge.
That's true. That's very true.
Nobody's perfect, but my own angel is telling me to tell Nick's story.
And I can promise you one thing. I won't let another Declan happen again. You have my word on that. Anyway, I guess I've kept you long enough. I'll let you go now. Look after yourself, Sam.
You can tell a lot about people just by paying attention.
That's true. That's very true.
Well, I'm paying attention now.
Christina's shaken. Annette's angry at herself. Walter, depressed, lost his team. Time for me to pay my respects and shit. Who the hell is this guy? That's all you, man?
Hey, Ethan.
Sam? I'm not sure.
Oh, he's the bar
what to
guy
say.
from the beginning.
I know you and Anna were close. I'm sorry about what happened.
I appreciate that. Hey.
Oh, you're never gonna apologize for breaking in, huh? What an asshole. But I guess you have other things to worry about. It's been a hell of a week. So, you holding up all right?
I can't change what happened. I'm trying to take things one day at a time.
Well, sounds like you're on the right path.
Well, thank you.
Well, listen, next time you're at the Haven, let me buy you a beer, all right?
I'll probably take you up on that.
Okay, so that's Ethan out of the way. See what the rest of them are up to. Allow Dick to come back and fail to protect the people. Wants to take this rage
I
out
don't
of
think
me.
talking is going to make either of us feel any better.
Okay, so I still can't really talk, so let's go to Walter. Lost his team, able to keep... whatever. Feels guilty for Nick's death. Believes he should have done more.
He looks so lost.
He's about to retire. Unfit to keep the paper going. Okay, let's talk to him at least.
It's been a rough week.
Yes, it has. Maybe the roughest I have ever seen. And I've lived almost twice as long as you.
It's making you think it's finally time to retire, huh?
Of course, you could tell. You've always been the best at finding hard truths. First Nick, then Dennis, now Anna. Everyone's gone. I'm not sure where I'll go from here. What about you? Did you have time to consider what comes next?
I'm not planning to stay in town. Nothing for me here anymore.
Hard to blame you. I might leave as well, if I'm being honest. You said you need to ride until you can't anymore. Well, I don't think I can now.
Any idea where you'd go?
None. But I have money saved for retirement. I could waste it traveling with my mother. See the world. Live life instead of writing about it.
Would you really want to travel with your own mother for retirement?
Life is short and fleeting.
Enjoy your
like the
life.
Sunset. If you pay attention, it can be beautiful. If you don't, it's gone before you even know it happened. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Make sure to look after yourself, Samuel.
Okay.
You were just an unlucky bystander.
Very deep. Very, very deep. Okay, so who's up next?
Bug? I know how you feel. I miss her so much.
I wish I hadn't given Anna such a hard time before. She didn't want to be a stepmother, and well, I didn't want to be a stepdaughter. Now, I don't know. I'll never know if it could have been okay. I shouldn't have told you about my dad.
You sensed that something was up. Why apologize for being right?
That's true. It just... If I hadn't said anything, this wouldn't have happened to Anna. But I was so mad about my dad. So mad that I couldn't even cry. Well, I couldn't until now. Until I finally knew what happened. And that makes me feel selfish. Like all of this happened because of me.
Come here.
So, it's not my fault?
It isn't anyone's fault. No one alive, at least.
I still feel bad.
I know. But it's not your fault.
It's not your fault,
Sam.
girl.
Of course, she just walks off. I don't know how to reach that girl. It was hard before, but now she's completely shut me out.
It's not surprising, given what happened. This town is no place for a teenager. Kathy, now is the time to get out of Basswood.
You don't understand. It's not that easy to leave. You've always managed to get Joan to talk to you. Any advice?
Kathy, when did you start taking opioids?
What? What does that have to do with...
What do you think happens if someone finds out and reports you? You could lose your job.
How dare you? You don't know anything about what I've been
I think
through.
I fucked up there. Shit.
I don't, but it doesn't change the facts. You need to get help.
Oh, and who's gonna look after Joan in the meantime? Who'll pay for the treatment, huh?
Don't you have family in the region?
Well, there is my sister down in Virginia, but
But you're not on good terms, Joan told me. Still, you don't have a choice if you intend to keep custody of her.
You've always been a cold-hearted asshole. You know that? Do her a favor and forget about us for good this time.
Ooh, okay. I deserve that. I definitely deserve that. Got a sense of safety, sense of care.
I'll leave them to it.
Be determined.
Not the type of situation I can help with.
He wants to. He's slipping in there. He's time to recover, shaking. Yeah, he's in there like swimwear. Oh, and here comes the freaking town's gossip. But let's talk to her before I talk to the dad.
Sam, we really have to stop meeting like this. Did you change your hair? You seem different.
You are? And you don't want to talk? Okay, you don't want to talk to me. Okay, that's cool.
Joe, I'm so...
promised. You promised you'd keep her safe.
Oh shit, yeah, I forgot about this bit.
I knew she was in danger. Your poker face has always been crap, but I trusted you. Thought you'd keep her safe. Thought you cared for her, but you didn't. She's dead, and I'm still here. Old. Broken. Why didn't you kill that bastard sooner? Why'd you let him take my little girl? Should have. My little girl. My little girl. I'm sorry. I know you did all you could. I'm glad she wasn't alone. Sam, you're the only one who might know the pain I'm going through.
Okay, so this was set in 2017 then, alright.
Anna did what she thought was right. She made a difference. The town's better for it.
The town could go to hell.
Well, he didn't like that then, did he? Especially in this small town with only like what the population of about what 20 people. Chunk of that already been killed. Jeez.
Anna was words. You spend your whole life devoted to them. Yet they fail you when you need them most. I miss her. And I don't think I have anything else.
I think you managed to give voice to the feelings of many of us here. Do you mind if I speak a little? I didn't know her as well as most of you.
Of course. Anyone can speak if they want to.
I only knew Anna for a few years. But within that short time, she impressed me with her strength. She understood what really mattered wasn't herself, but something greater. The community around her, her friends, her loved ones. She was a true defender of the common good.
I knew he was dodgy.
The kind of person who's always looking after whoever is standing next to her. She was fearless. You only needed to look her in the eyes for a few seconds.
I knew he was dodgy. The bastard.
Common good. I've heard that before.
Common good shit, right?
I know what she'll say. Calm down. Think of the common good.
Don't understand. It's not that easy to leave.
Is access to opioids, finding something, afraid of someone. It's the freaking pharmacist.
Kathy, could she be the supplier?
Get out the way,
Fucking curveball. Healer worked for Declan.
Something's missing. How did Declan know I was meeting Dennis?
You messed up Dennis pretty good last night.
Kill Nick and Dennis. Force impulsive rush, not mastermind. It was working with the freaking pharmacy. Oh, it was a freaking insight. It was all together.
Go check on Joe.
Who overheard me and Dennis talking? Who told Declan?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Your barroom brawl. I'd be best to prevent you from following that other man outside.
I think he's scared of him. Drugstore owner. Saw a fight with Dennis.
Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
Nick suspected a drug ring flourished after the mine closed.
I was afraid you'd end up like your friend. Good.
That bastard. Holy shit. So the two main suspects, the two big guys in it. One was the main guy.
Compromising was never her way.
And one was the freaking right-hand man sort of
Pay the
person.
ultimate price if it meant getting the truth out. Because Basswood meant more to her than her own life. We will honor her memory by keeping what she fought for. This community together. It's the least she deserves.
There's drugs in them hills. That would have been Nick's title for this article. He would have started with a self-deprecating tirade about how he couldn't resist the joke. It would have been a good opening. He never wrote that article. It would have been about greed, drugs, and lies. Nick was found dead on the side of the road. It was called an accident. It wasn't.
Oh, I'm going to say, please don't tell me that's the end bit. Please tell me I can come and kick his ass or something. Kick his ass, Seabax.
Now let me tell you a story about the men who murdered him, and about the truth he died for.
Well, folks, I hope you've got your seatbelts on, because we've got one nasty story coming up. 2 years ago, West Virginia, a small mining town loses its mine. Income plummets, unemployment skyrockets. The stage is set for an unscrupulous pharmacist to roll into town.
Dog pharmacist connected to drug opioid by Samuel Higgs. Oh, okay.
Shipped to the small West Virginian town.
Sam writes a story about him. Okay.
Right here on our streets. The article by journalist Samuel Higgs goes on. Information brought to light in this article led to the investigation of Hugh Kirkland, a seemingly respectable senior who turned out to be the mastermind behind this kill mill scheme. The Basswood Police Department is now under investigation. How the small town of Basswood can recover from such a blow is anyone's guess. All right, time to kick up your feet on the dashboard.
When I eat the ghost hungry, and I need the ghost wonder.
Oh, God. Okay.
What it's like to be fed on the past for a body in the past.
Onwards and upwards. That's one of my freaking. One of my sayings. Onwards and upwards. Okay, so that was it then. That was Twin Mirror from Don't Nod Entertainment. Good game. The game looks really fucking good. The story, it's very Don't Nod. It's very Life is Strange. Yes, there's like plot twists, and it's a well-woven story. And the only thing I thought was a little bit was some of these mind place things, the mind palace things. Especially yesterday's stream where I had to run down a corridor and it felt like I was crashing into bloody door frames and stuff like that. It was freaking stupid. But other than that, I thought it was really good. I've got to be honest, it's good, but I wouldn't put it past Life is Strange and Before the Storm and Life is Strange 2. That will still be like probably one of the best games that Don't Nod have been involved in. Tell me why in this game I'd put it on like equal standing as such. This one was pretty short, I must admit. But tell me why it was only like what, 3 episodes as well, or 4 episodes, of about a couple hours each. Actually, no, I think that was longer. There was actually a lot of story in that one. With this, I like that it was a more of a short, contained story. I like it. It had a lot of other things going off, like, say, it had very... I don't know why I keep saying it, but Detroit Become Human vibes to it. Definitely. Which was good. It wasn't like, oh, that's blatantly ripping. It was like, I understood it all with the Mind Place thing. Like, so the twists and turns have all been in like small, like, you know, mining town, or like a whole vibe with that. You know, meeting all the different people, all the story of Sam being like hated, coming back, and then it all led down like a big rabbit hole, which involved lots of different, you know, things like, say, drug addiction, death, mourning, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and like the whole moral side of it all, like, do you tell somebody something, or do you hide it from somebody, especially if they're a youngster, or stuff like that. I do like that kind of thing, and it's nice to every so often just enjoy an experience like that you can sit back and play, whether it be a few hours long, whether it be 10 plus hours long, over several episodes, whatever. I do like that. But I must say, like I said, it's up there, but like I said, it's just, I don't know why Life is Strange, the entire series of the Life is Strange part, Life is Strange 2 felt different in many ways to me. Like the original Life is Strange with Chloe and all that lot, that will always be like up there. But yeah, definitely good. I must say, like I did get this on offer. I did get this on, I picked it up on sale. I wouldn't have paid full price for this for the amount of time I spent on it. But I also didn't do that with all the other series like Tell Me Why and stuff like that. Because some of these like episodic ones, or yeah, you can replay this game and choose different options, see how it would have done. So you might have got like a couple of playthroughs out of it, or maybe more. But you know, like, I'm glad I did it there with that one. But I must say, well made, well done, well set up. But yeah, so that is Twin Mirror done, dusted and sorted, guys. Thank you for everyone that's hung out over the last couple of days for it. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, this kind of game. And I know I wasn't really talkative. I was more just going along with the story and, like, you know, taking it all in as well, because there's a lot of like narrative. There was a lot of like different things to take in and to look around and go from there. But again, I really do appreciate you all for hanging out, lurking, you know, saying hi to me today. It means a lot. It really does. Coming up next few days, guys, we're going to be back to our usual routine. Tomorrow we've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Thursday we've got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, kicking off Pro Skater 2 remake, as well as hopefully finishing off that medal from Pro Skater 1. Friday we're going to be doing hopefully the last stream of Ori and the Will and the Wisps, and Saturday we're going to be starting Bloodborne on the channel as well. So there's plenty coming up over the next few days, and like coming up for the rest of the month, we're going to be doing hopefully another couple of these, like couple of days breaks from the rotation. I've got a couple more games that I wouldn't mind diving into. I've got a space game that I wouldn't mind looking into. Observation looks pretty cool. Should only be like a couple of streams worth there. Maybe some other like random indie games and stuff, but I like to like break it up a little bit with some of these like shorter games, because it's alright playing out these like longer experiences or your usual 10-20 hour long campaigns and stuff, but it's also nice to like sit there, and I'm not just saying just for indie games or like stuff like this, but like playing bite-sized chunks or smaller experiences that you can play in like 1 or 2 sittings, which are just as good, you know, and just a great sense of storytelling. And yeah, just lots of cool shit. Really. I wonder if this is just going to be just like a total one-off thing. I don't know. Is this just a one-off story that they made up? It's not going to be something that will go down the line like what they did with Life is Strange. I think Tell Me Why. It's just like an all-encapsulated one-off story as well. So it'd be nice to see if they've got any other stories lined up coming out in the next, say, year or so. Well, which will be pretty interesting. But yeah, really good though. Really good. So we'll let the credits play out. Like I said, guys, I will highlight this, put it with the other highlight from yesterday's stream that we did. And if you missed it and you want to watch it back, watch the entire story in its entirety, it will be available later on today. Also on my YouTube channel later on as well. The first part is already up on my YouTube channel. If you want to go and check it out as well, you are more than welcome to do so. And yeah, definitely fun though. Definitely fun. Also, I know there's probably not many people chilling right now, but I just want to like to thank everyone for the constant support recently. We're well into the 60s now of our 100-day plus. Well into the 60s. We're in the 60s now of the 100-day plus stream challenge. We are smashing through the month of March. Like I said, guys, the 100 days wrap up at the early part of April, but I am hoping, like I was saying earlier, I'm hoping to maybe complete the entirety of April and just call it 120 days, or like a 4-month, you know, chunk for this challenge that I've done. So I'm keeping that in mind for that. But I will let you know nearer time when we come to it and what's going to happen and all that lot, and go from there. Because like I said, hopefully there'll be some changes coming soon as well that we can con all that jazz. But yeah, awesome. That was Twin Mirror, ladies and gentlemen. All done, dusted and sorted. Now I know I've missed like a shit ton of like say mementos and stuff for people. I know certain ones explained a little bits about them, like former mines and stuff. There wasn't actually that many. So I missed a memento for some of these people. Yeah, there was a couple of things I did miss for people. Well, these were more like little things that were dotted around in the scenes and stuff as we went along. With that being said, guys, we're going to do a quick Tabby raid in just a second. To anyone that is still kicking around, if you wouldn't mind lurking a little bit longer when we do a quick raid, I would appreciate that. Don't forget, guys, as well, if you're watching live now or as a past broadcast, all the information down below and in the chat right now for all my social medias, all my links, all the links for supporting the channel, and everything else down below if you are interested. If not, thank you just for being here. It means a lot, guys. It really does. So, that being said, guys, we're going to quickly wrap up the stream and throw it over for a quick Host House raid. Let's see who is live right now. Dashboard this as well. That's the wrong website, Dave. I went Twitter instead of Twitch. Imagine trying to raid somebody on Twitter. It's like, no, that's the wrong link, Dave. It wouldn't work like that. It would not work like that. So we are going to throw it over to our usual Tuesday raids. Not here, so we'll throw it over to Mocha the Vampire, who's currently alive right now. Let's go and